Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Doctor Who. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 4 of season 3 of Doctor Who. So it's been a really great beginning of the season. We've had some fun episodes. We had definitely an interesting episode, being on the moon, being in 1599 or whatever Shakespearean times, the Victorian era, Queen Victoria, who we ran into and found out we are an enemy of. And the last one was particularly painful. I really love going to New Earth. Cats aplenty, as long as they're not nuns. Well, one in particular is fine. She's been redeemed. But, the face of Bo, we lost the face of Bo. And it was told that he would reveal a secret, and I'm not sure if the secret really is to tell the Doctor that he's not alone. Or if there's something that we are going to see in the future. But I think the Doctor needs to hear that. Because I feel like the Doctor's worst fear is that he's going to be alone for forever. Whether it is the companions that come and go, or if a companion dies, people around him will age and die. That there's not really anybody that's for forever, but he'll never really be alone. And I think that he was trying to tell him, maybe to open your heart and to embrace the people around you. I'm not quite sure, and I'm sure that will unfold. I don't think the face of Bo says something and then we never come back to visit that again. I think the face of Bo is, I don't even want to say prophetic, but because he makes me feel so incredibly safe, and there's just something warm and empathetic and trusting about him that anything he says, you have to take to heart. He's not just trying to make you feel better. He's trying to tell you something to help you and to help your life. And I'm saying you as the Doctor, he's trying to tell the Doctor something that's going to help him. And, I hope it works. He sat down and he started talking to Martha. And it was about his home planet and the Time Lords and what it looked like and what happened. Now, how much information he gave her, I have no idea. I don't know if he just spilled his guts out to her, but I will just say that David's acting in that moment, just the soft tenderness that happened when he kind of realized that he had to talk about it, and him remembering the planet. Everyone knows David Tennant's a wonderful actor. Obviously, he's known as a magnificent actor, but even in this show, those tender moments we get, or just even when he screamed Martha's name, I was like, great scream. He goes fully in. He is the Doctor. And I absolutely love his portrayal of him. I don't know what to expect in this next one, because the second episode, it was going to be, okay, one trip in the TARDIS, and then it was well, that was in the past, so episode 3, let's go into the future, and let's even go to a different planet, one that you might recognize, but it's not the same, so I don't know. And she kind of realized she could die and her family would have no idea where she was. And so there were a lot of revelations. Yes. Things were figured out. Things were revealed, situations where she said, it's all fun and games until my family doesn't know where I am. So I don't know if we are going back to Earth, London, if it's been a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple hours. At this point, I think we probably could, if the TARDIS agrees, because I don't want Martha's life ruined necessarily because she left and went somewhere else. I would like for her to be able to go back to the time that she left exactly and just have this life that she lived in a split second to everybody else, but it was a lifetime for her. That would be fantastic. I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to getting into this episode, guys, so let's go. Ooh, is it 1940s? Or 1940s, 1920s.
With Tallulah. Hey, Tallulah! Leave him alone!
Oh, I hate clowns. Yeah.
Oh, you say say the sweetest things.
I feel like the clown's
true.
gonna kill Tallulah.
Now, promise me Sunday you'll come.
Cross my heart.
And hope to die.
Take
Maybe
this, sweetheart.
by a clown.
Wear it on stage and think of me.
Tallulah! I'm coming! Quit yelling!
Break your leg, sweetheart.
Oh, Laszlo, what are you up to, sir? Oh, is Laszlo gonna die via clown? Pig? Ah! If it is a Slitheen that has taken over a pig, I'm gonna be very upset. Bye!
Who's there?
Nice knowing you, Laszlo.
Who are you?
Ah! Got me. It's gonna be a jump scare, I can feel it. Ah! Pig face! Reminded me of Saw. Is Jigsaw in here? I mean, it might be kind of dope. I'm actually here for it. God. That's what angina feels like. Whew. All right. Clown's gone. Laszlo's dead. Eaten by a pig man. See you later, Tallulah. Daleks in Manhattan. Daleks in Manhattan. I don't know. I've been working on it. Are we at Lady Liberty? We on Liberty Island. Martha, have you ever been to New York?
Is that? Oh my God, that's the Statue of Liberty.
Gateway to the new world. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free.
Now it says get out, and it's very unfortunate.
And if I know my history, that makes the date somewhere around...
November 1st, 1930.
1930.
It's nearly 80 years ago.
Yeah, what was the main headline, though?
I think our detour just gone longer.
Hooverville mystery deepens. What's Hooverville?
Yeah. Wow. Tent villages in Central Park.
Ordinary people lost their jobs. Couldn't pay the rent, they lost everything.
Are we still not wearing period correct clothes? Because I worry for her.
He stole my bread! That's enough! Did you take it?
I'm starving, Solomon.
He did take it.
We all starving. We all got family somewhere.
So he stole bread and he got half? Seems like he made out in that situation.
And, who might you be?
I'm the doctor.
He's a doctor, I'm Martha.
A doctor. Neighborhood gets classier by the day. But tell me, doctor, you a man of learning, right? Explain this to me. That there is going to be the tallest building in the world.
For a
How come they
time.
can do that? And we got people starving in the heart of Manhattan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Make me feel ill. It's so high up.
And you want us to go faster?
The new masters demand it.
New masters.
Well, one word from me, and every man on this site stops work. So go on, tell your masters that.
I think you should tell him yourself.
Yeah? Well, I ain't afraid of no man in a suit.
I want to see this. Show me the new
These,
masters.
These new bosses, what's the names?
I think you could say they're from out of town.
Are they
Italians?
aliens? I'm sure they're
It's
aliens.
further than that.
Italians.
Who are we working for?
I thought he was just going to push him down an empty elevator shaft.
Behold your masters.
So dramatic. Show me. Is it Pigface? Oh, Daleks. Daleks in Manhattan. I totally forgot the name of the episode.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm sorry, my lord, but this man is refusing to complete the work.
Then we must replace
Is
him.
anybody gonna tell me what the hell is happening here?
Take him for the final experiment.
What's
So,
going on? Let go! Let go
The Daleks are building the Empire State Building, I'm sure, to maybe put out a signal for other Daleks.
The plan must not fail. We calculate the gamma strike has accelerated. We need more bodies immediately.
More bodies? Oh, it's for the work. I was like, oh my god, what are they doing with bodies? I'm an idiot.
Someone takes them. At night, we hear something. Someone calls out for help. By the time we get there, they're gone.
Have you been to the place?
Yeah, we tried that. Another deadbeat goes missing, big deal.
Well, what about Laszlo? Why did they
So
take
the question
him?
is who's taking them and what for?
So, Mr. Diagers is here.
Although they took the guy and said, we're going to use him for the experiment?
Got a little work for you. And you sure look like you could use the money.
Yeah, what is the money?
$1 a day.
I absolutely love Andrew Garfield, and that just made my heart skip a damn beat.
Okay.
I'll kill you for this.
Anybody else?
Oh, it's so nice to see Andrew, but I'm afraid he's gonna die. Spider-Man was in a Dalek episode?
There's a whole lot of runaways in the camp. Younger than me from all over Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas. Solomon keeps a lookout for us.
Does he? I just got the Solomon confused with the other guy. I'm a jerk. Tiagras, that's who I got him confused for.
Whoa!
Is it radioactive or something?
Is it a Dalek poop?
It's gone off, whatever it is.
Oh, hey,
And you've got to pick it up.
is it a Dalek?
We must be at least half a mile in. I don't see any signs of a collapse, do you? So why did Mr. Diagara send us down here?
That was my next question.
What's up above?
Right underneath Manhattan.
Are you underneath the Empire State Building? So what are they doing with the people? I want to know what they're doing with people.
My wife says it's like a spire reaching into heaven.
Except the gates of heaven need a little decoration. These plates
Oh, yeah.
have got to be fixed to the mast. But the work has got to be finished tonight.
Why, they were trying to kill us?
Don't argue with me!
Yelling at him will motivate him for sure. Why tonight?
If you won't work, I can replace you like that.
That sucks, because these people need food. They need money, so they're willing to do anything, and they're going to risk their lives for Daleks.
And I don't care how cold it is, how tired you are. Just get out there and finish the job!
I don't like Mr. Digress, whatever his name is.
The conductor must be complete for our plan to succeed.
What's the plan? Calling more Daleks?
My planet is gone, destroyed in a great war. The human race always continues.
We've had wars. I've been a soldier myself, and I swore then I'd survive, no matter what.
You have rare ambition.
To survive? I don't think so.
I want to run this city, whatever it takes, by any means necessary.
They're not going to let you have the city.
Like a Dalek.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, here's the rest of them. Is this the one that, like, got zipped away in Doomsday? Because I remember that those other Daleks, that they had names. Did they somehow get, like, transported here? I forgot what he said when he zipped away. I was like, wait, no, he didn't get sucked into the void.
You have been summoned by our leader.
Oh, and about time, too.
I was gonna say, I didn't recognize this one's voice, but I definitely recognized the last one. I like how they have distinct voices. A distinct voices. I'm tripping over my lip today. How did they make these people? Things. Ooh. That's like the Darth Vader of Daleks.
I am Dalek, leader of the cult of Skaro.
Skaro?
I'd always dreamt that together... Cease talking.
I just want to let you know how grateful I am.
I said cease.
They don't have a concept of gratefulness or being grateful or...
But you don't need to do that. I'm on your side. I'm your partner. I'm your friend.
They don't know loyalty either.
Solomon, I think it's time you took these two back. I'll be much quicker on my own.
What the hell was that?
Pig face.
Hello?
Frank, what if folk gone missing?
You think they're still alive?
Heck, we ain't seen no bodies down here. Maybe they just got lost.
Maybe they were turned into pigmen.
Oh, but what are you?
Is that some kind of carnival mask?
No, it's real. Who did this to you?
Doctor, I think you better get back here.
Well then, Martha, Frank, Solomon.
So were they just sent down here to get captured by these things? They could have just done that above.
Basically.
I don't really know what the point was of sending them down here. Frank better not get taken. Like, Solomon's a good guy, but like Frank, he is very precious to me. Oh, Frank's to the very end.
Frank!
Oh, Frank.
Now tell me, you schmucks, what are you done with Laszlo?
Who's Laszlo?
Laszlo's my boyfriend. Or was my boyfriend until he disappeared 2 weeks ago. No letter, no goodbye, no nothing. And I'm not stupid. I know some guys are just...
You're slightly stupid. Stop pointing that gun at yourself.
Oh, sure. Oh, come on. It's not real. It's just a prop.
Great. We don't know that.
I need to find out exactly what this is. Because then I'll know exactly what we're fighting.
Yay.
I was gonna say, I don't think Tallulah's gonna know that.
How about this? I found it backstage.
Perfect.
Is it a radio?
The capacitors I need. Just rigging up a crude little DNA scan for this beastie.
DNA scan? With a radio? I don't know why I'm questioning that. It's Doctor Who.
I let him take Frank because I was just so scared. I hope you find what you're looking for all our sakes.
I want to get Frank back.
You're lucky, though. You got yourself a forward-thinking guy with that hot potato and the sharp suit.
We're not together.
Oh, sure you
guys
are.
never are.
I've seen the way you look at him. It's obvious.
Not to him.
I should have realized. He's into musical theater.
I'm still not over Rose, so it's too soon for her to have feels.
Well, look. On my dressing table every day still.
You think it's Laszlo?
I don't know.
He's a pig, and that's who was down there, the sad pig.
This is the final experiment.
Do you mean like these pigman things?
The pig slaves are primitive. The final experiment is greater by far.
Okay.
But how does that involve me?
Yeah.
We need your flesh. Bring him to me.
For...
Our purity has brought us to extinction. We must adapt to survive.
I mean, he's right.
You have all made sacrifices. I will sacrifice myself for the greater cause.
Meaning?
For the future of Dalek kind.
So they think that they can only survive if they integrate with a human?
Behold the true Dalek form.
Oh, I like the true Daleks. Show them to me. Hey, buddy.
I did everything you asked of me. No.
I don't think he deserves this necessarily, but like, I still want to see it. Do I? Oh, I take it back. Oh, I take it back. That's awful. Hold that.
Have you been on stage before?
Oh, a little bit. You know, Shakespeare.
How dull is that?
How dull is that? It wasn't dull. when we were there, but generally, snooze.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Is that like flesh mixed with the Dalek? And like a human? Is that failed experiment? Get it, Tallulah. Yup, it was him.
What are you doing?
Are you trying to work your way across the stage?
You're on my tail. Get off my tail.
I don't understand why Martha had to go across the stage.
No, that means planet of origin.
Figured out.
Scoro.
Still don't think she needed to go across the stage like that.
But you're different to the others. Just wait.
Oh, why is he different to the others? I noticed that he looked still more human. So the sad one wasn't him. Oh! Ah!
Where are you going?
They've taken her.
Who's taking her? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm over Tallulah.
No way, you're not coming.
Tell me what's going on.
There's nothing you can do, go back.
You put on some pants at least.
Martha. They could have taken Laszlo, couldn't they?
Tallulah, you're not safe down here.
Then that's my problem. Come on.
Bolt. You know what? Just got courage. Got some grit. And those shoes, though? None of this is practical.
Martha.
Aww.
I thought we lost you. All right.
Yeah, I didn't want to see him as a pig face.
And who are you anyway? I never asked. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, you're handsome enough.
What does she not get about shh?
No. They survive. They always survive while I lose everything.
Oh boy.
It's called a Dalek. And it's not just metal, it's alive.
You're kidding me.
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Nope, not even a little.
Inside that shell, there's a creature born to hate, whose only thought is to destroy everything and everyone that isn't a Dalek too.
But if that's not a human being, that kind of implies it's from outer space.
Yeah. Thanks, honey.
The experiment must continue.
But why did they pick that guy?
We must evolve.
Evolve. Okay.
You remember your name?
Don't look at me.
How did Laszlo get out, and why does he still look that way?
I escaped before they got my mind, but it was still too late.
Why were you there?
I never wanted you to see me like this.
Why me? What I got to do with this?
You can't recognize his voice?
Laszlo? My Laszlo? What have they done to you?
Sorry. So sorry.
At least she wasn't repulsed by him.
The Dalekanium is in place.
Dalekanium?
The energy conductor is now complete. Then I will extract prisoners for selection.
Yeah, they're gonna pick Martha.
Scan initiate.
Great.
Low intelligence.
Rude.
You calling me stupid?
Silence. This one will become a pig slave. Next.
No, let go of me.
He's gonna scan Martha because she's going to be a doctor. She's super intelligent.
The low intelligence are taken, become pig slaves like me.
You're not low
That's not
intelligence.
The smartest guy I ever dated.
And the others?
They're taken to the laboratory.
Why? What for?
I don't know.
To be assimilated.
Superior intelligence. Intelligence scan initiated.
Good job, Frank.
Superior intelligence. This one will become part of the final experiment.
No, she won't.
Can you remember the way?
Yeah, I think so.
Then go, please.
Well, Lesso, you gotta come with me.
Where would I go? Just go. Go.
Aww.
I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, well, you can kiss me later. You too, Frank, if you want.
I'd take it. Oh my god, is she even gonna be able to get out of here? Come on, girl, you're the one that went down the hatch.
What's wrong with old Charlie boy over there?
Ask them.
What, me? Don't be daft.
I don't exactly want to get noticed. Ask them what's going on.
Yeah, like he cannot. They'll be like, Doctor!
Daleks, I demand to be told, what is this final experiment? Report!
Remember, superior intelligence.
We are the only 4 Daleks in existence.
Oh.
So the species must evolve a life outside the shell. The children of Skaro must walk again.
So these are the only 4? Is this for the Daleks' end? Oh, I already don't like it. Unevolved Dalek.
I am a human Dalek. I am your future.
Nope. To be continued. Dope. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so I have to look and see who wrote this episode because, not to be rude, but not my favorite Dalek episode. Helen Rayner. So, you know what, Helen? I have to see the second episode. Obviously, I can't judge it based off of just this. But not my favorite Dalek episode. Now, you know what? Doomsday, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant episode. But it being the last 4, the what did they say they were? The Cult of Skaro? They definitely are more individualized than normal Daleks, which we saw they had names like, you know, Dalek Sek and Thray, I think, which is interesting because they're all supposed to kind of be a collective that is one. And the fact that they even had those 4 individuals is probably what helped them survive. And that they want to evolve to help with their evolution because humans seem to survive. They're on every world. That Manhattan exists in so many different places throughout time and space or whatever. So it just shows like the human spirit. And I think that that's kind of what we got with like Hooverville, and it just like shows the tenacity of the human spirit. And maybe that was the whole point because I was just like, I don't really know like what the point of like showing us, you know, all of that was, other than maybe to show like that humans survive. And especially after the Great Depression and like what a hit that was on an economy and on life and just in general, not a good time. And I know that that's a really simple way of saying that, but you know, I feel like all generations kind of have their, I don't want to say Great Depression because, you know, it's just not the same the more humans have evolved, but also like with technology and everything. So it's a little different, but you know, like living through 9/11 and seeing what that did to our economy. And then, you know, the housing crisis and then like, you know, all the bubbles that were bursting and, you know, especially during the pandemic, you know, you just see like the human spirit gets a little weathered, a little worn, but boy, do we get feisty and we fight back. I'm hoping that the next episode maybe caps it off, and I feel a lot better about it, because like the 20s and 30s, like the acting with like Tallulah, like I was just kind of like, I am so over this chick. And like, I'm happy that she got reunited with Laszlo. I'm sad Laszlo's a pig. I'm happy it wasn't a clown. It's funny because with scary movies, I absolutely hate clowns. They terrify me. I cannot go to Circus here in Vegas because I hate clowns. And it's not just like I hate and like I just scream at them and they scare me. Like I will start crying. So I hate clowns. I don't know why the clown was at the beginning other than to throw me off, because pigmen, pig face. That reminded me of Saw. That reminded me of Saw so much. And I was like, oh, I love it. And then I was like, they're slaves. That's awful. Absolutely awful. And I don't think, I don't think Laszlo was of low intelligence, because he seemed to have pretty high emotional intelligence. Not a bad episode. Not my favorite Dalek episode, though. And I don't know if I'll ever get one as good as Doomsday. Just anytime that they appear, I think I'm going to be blown away. I did not expect episode 4 of the following season, but like, you know, in Doomsday, there was the one Dalek that was like kind of hanging out in the air, and I forgot what he said, but he just disappeared. Like he didn't go into the void. And I was like, what just happened? Where did he go? And I knew that like we'd eventually have them pop up again, but like these are the 4 remaining Daleks. Now, that being said, is this true? I don't know. They could be evolving on another planet, just living their lives, you know, like R2-D2, like trays, like on Jabba's like floating palace, you know, just like just drinks, you know, just living life. Daleks are having fun, soaking in the sun, because that one Dalek really looked like he loved having the sun touch him. Okay. I feel like they're building a transistor, or what do they call it? A Dalekenium? I don't know. Is that to get enough power to turn everybody into a human Dalek? Is it to summon? If they're the only 4, they wouldn't be summoning other Daleks. And I was like, oh no, they don't need people. Like, and then I was just like, oh no, pig slaves. And now they want to make more human Daleks. Design, not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Daleks inside of the shell. Like, I think that that's a great design, because I never would have expected it. You know, you'd expect something really rigid and hard, and it is very fleshy and floppy. Not the best descriptions that I could give, but like, you know, it's squiddish. It's very octopus. So I'm not sure I like the design. I'm not crapping on it, but like when you bring Daleks into it, you better knock it out of the park. And I'm hoping in the next episode they do that, which I did not realize that this was a 2-parter. So I am now going to have to stay up and watch the next episode. Not something I planned on doing, but I'm okay with it, because it's Doctor Who and I get to watch it with you guys. But if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 4 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. You know the drill. You know what to do. No spoilers. What'd you think of this episode? Did you like this episode? Is it your favorite Dalek episode? I bet it's not. I'm just saying. But anytime that they're involved, I'm always like so intrigued. And, you know, the Doctor figuring out the DNA with a radio and being like, Ascardo. And I was like, what? How do you do that? I don't know why I question these things. It's Doctor Who. That's just it. That's how it be. Were you surprised to see Andrew in this? Because pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise. And boy, what a baby face. Woo! Oh my God, I love him. I don't really even know. So she said it was 80 years. So that kind of makes it like, what, 2010? 30, am I doing the math right? 70, 10. Yeah, like 2010. It kind of makes me wonder, like, how much acting he had under his belt when he did this episode before he did Spider-Man. Because I don't remember when Spider-Man came out. Like, what, maybe like it was 2014? Something like that? I don't know. But I will say that he wasn't my favorite Spider-Man, but I loved him as Peter Parker. And then, you know, No Way Home. Anyway, so, whew, I'm going to start crying just thinking about Andrew Garfield. Anyhoozle. What did you guys think of this episode? I'm really curious to know well, I think maybe I might feel different after the second episode, but when you guys watched this originally, I know they probably ruined it with like next week and they showed Daleks and all that, but like, you know, like I feel like Daleks are really built up to be like this, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so scary. And then of course the what is it, the bitch fest of Canary Wharf, like you're like really expecting them to just like go hard, and you're just like, oh, we're assimilating, huh? How Borgish of them. Welp. I can't wait to watch the next episode because I do want to see how this ends. I'm not trying to shit on this episode whatsoever because come on, it's Doctor Who. And while it might not be my favorite, I am very curious and very excited because anytime there's a Dalek, there's a chance for somebody to correct me in the comments that I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I'm really, really trying. Dalek. I think I was saying Dalek. No, that's not what I was saying. Dalek? I think I was saying Dalek. And it's Dalek. Hopefully that's right, guys. Hopefully I don't mess it up in the next one. So in the meantime, I'll see ya. Woo!